Hello everyone. We belong to IIT Gandhinagar. The title of our paper is Review-Based Recommendations with Human-like Reasons. We all like to watch movies, but we don't like to watch all of them. No one has the time to watch movies that they won't like. So, to save yourself the trouble, you used to have that one go-to friend you shared a similar taste with. But now, algorithms, as they're so called, have replaced that friend. These techniques belong to tech giants and they come at the cost of privacy. But overall, viewers are satisfied. So, how does the machine learn to mimic your taste? These are the three major methods that dominate this technology: collaborative systems, content based systems, and knowledge based systems. Collaborative systems groups you with users who have liked the same movies as you in the past and then recommends new titles by assuming that you'll share your preferences with those users in the future as well. While content-based system models items and recommends the user movies similar to the ones that they've liked before. Here, the movies are modeled by using static descriptions and metadata like genre, cast, director, etc. Knowledge-based systems are more dynamic and don't rely solely on user history. They study the queries made by them with the ratings and make suggestions accordingly. These days, systems have begun to use more transparent data like reviews. So in the model, we'll have an input unit which has a user, a movie, all reviews by the said user, and all reviews for the said movie. The output will contain titles of the movies, predicted ratings, and primary reason behind recommendation. So say if a person was recommended Schindler's List, their reason would be something like it's a story about the Holocaust, you will find it movie. So we need to create a movie recommendation system which can give human-like reasons prioritized according to the predicted ratings. Clearly, the system has to understand the user and movie well to know how well they can be associated. While we cannot monitor you like the giants, we do have the trail that many users like ourselves leave behind publicly in the forms of reviews. A product made you happy, you write about it. A product annoyed you, you write about it. You thought your money was wasted, you want to let other users know to guide them better or to just vent somewhere. What you write becomes your identity. The amount of review data is massive. The dataset our baseline models have used is extracted from Amazon.com. It includes product, that is movies and TV show reviews from early 2000s to 2018. It has over 8.7 million reviews for 200,000 titles, but we use a reduced version of the same data, which has all the users, in which all users and items have at least 5 reviews. So that is a more uniform data to work with. So finally, we get 3.4 million reviews.
DeepCon was the first neural network model which uses both user review and item review to generate a recommendation. First, they collect the user reviews for all the movies, and then they collect the reviews for an item by all the users. They then pass the embeddings of those reviews into the convolution layer. These embeddings are generated by a pre-trained word-to-vec model. Then they combine this user review and item review vectors in the shared layer, which is a 2D matrix. This matrix is the weight matrix, and it gets trained using the ground truth ratings using a loss function. Then we have a KAER model. KAER model is a present state of art which generates a reason for the recommendation, and its working would be explained in the further slides. The cons for this KAER model is that the model does not address the cold start problem. They have only considered the movies which has at least 5 reviews. Now this problem can be solved by considering the summary of a movie along with the reviews. And for a new user, we can use his social profile like Facebook for recommending.
This is the KER architecture. It has two parts, the rating prediction part and the reason generation part. The, The one on the left side is the rating prediction part. So in that, the user use reviews and itemized reviews are passed through a BERT embedding to get their aspects. And after again through some layers, you will get a user profile and item profile, which is again passed through a trans factorization model to get the ratings. In the right side, we have the reason generation part, where the aspect from the user and the aspect from the items are passed as input to a transformer encoder. Along with the aspect, item title and knowledge is also passed into the transformer encoder. Here, the knowledge used is the description of the particular movie from the DBpedia. This is the architecture which we propose. Instead of two networks, we would add an additional layer of network to which we would give description as input. The movie descriptions are obtained from IMDb. We would be using Amazon dataset, which has 8.7 million reviews for over 200,000 titles. The user reviews are passed through a BERT embedding to form a user profile, and item reviews and description of items are passed through a separate BERT embedding to create an intermediate vector, which is again passed through a shared layer to form the item profile. The user profile and item profile are passed through a TransFM model to predict the ratings. On the text generation part, we will use the item profile as knowledge instead of the DBpedia earlier. As for aspect, we will use the intermediate vector from the item reviews and the user profile. The main advantage of this model would be a better rating prediction even for the movies which do not have enough reviews, and we expect a better text generation for the same. We would use mean square error as evaluation metric for the rating prediction and BLEU as an evaluation metric for the text generation part. We thank Codes Comet for giving us an opportunity to present our work. And we also thank IITGN for giving us all the support which we needed. Thank you very much.